Today's gonna be a good day because we got Starbucks this morning. Another reason why today is gonna be a good day is because I spoke to my friend Tommy, who runs the paint shop next door, and he's got everything we need to get that piece cut out really quick, fast, simple, and easy. And in a little bit, I'm gonna get all these cards out of here, we're gonna bring my car down, Tommy's gonna take a look at it, and we're gonna try and get that thing cut out. And then we should be able to put the exhaust on and button up a few other things. We might make the dyno today. I don't want to get my hopes up just yet, but I know today's going to be a good day because if we get that stuff cut out and everything like piped up, then that's like my biggest frustration sorted out. So I'm being optimistic today. I'm being positive. We're going to get this thing sorted and hopefully we get to go for first drives too. That would be very cool. But before anything else, the most important thing is, it's not ASMR coffee time, but it will have to do, lads. So welcome to today's video. Let's get into it. So I think we have a plan of attack with this. Tommy's gonna help us out. So what essentially Tommy was saying was he wants me to make it easier for him to get in there. We're gonna take the turbo off, move the dipstick out of the way, just take off as much as we can so it's easier for him to get in there. And then you're gonna get in there, I guess, with some specialty air tools and stuff and get that cut out, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut the box out. I'll cut it as close to the firewall as possible. I might have a little lip, but
that's fine.
You know, at this point, I don't know how close I can get without damaging the firewall.
Yep.
We'll cut it as far back as we can. I mean, obviously, you say right here with the steering box, when it comes out,
yep.
We need to cut it basically about this hole.
Yep.
Straight down.
Yep, straight down. And then we'll touch it up with the black paint as well, make it look pretty.
Yeah, that's no problem.
Yeah, it's so good having Tommy next door, especially a good body guy like this, because you know when things like this happen, it's like, yo, bro, you got any spare time today to help me out? And luckily, due to this whole pandemic, you're a little bit free right now. So if anyone needs any body work done, hit up your man Tommy.
Yeah,
now would be the time. What's your business name? JMT?
JMT Body Shop.
There you guys go. Hit that up on Google and hit him up. SAMMIT here from the future to remind you guys, today is the last day to get your entries to win the Miata. So make sure you head to sammit.net/shop and grab yourself as much as you can. Every 500 yen spent is one entry. Don't miss out. Literally midnight tonight, Florida time. I think that's Eastern Standard off the top of my head. You have until midnight. Don't miss out. And 20 minutes later, we got the turbo off. I took off the oil feed, the dipstick, took out as much as I can so that Tommy's gonna have enough room in here. The heater hose here that can just fold up like that out of his way, so that's no problem. I put some rags and stuff in holes and things that don't need any particles flying in. This return line that CX Racing included is junk, so we're gonna be replacing that with a proper AN line. As you can see there, it's already got like a hole in there and the braiding is just bleh. A couple things, I'm gonna go to Make a Hose real quick. We're gonna get a brand new oil feed line made up. These are junk as well, do not use these. They just kink and break and are brittle. They don't swivel properly when you start to tighten them and things, and they catch and it's just rubbish. These little aluminum, alloy, whatever you wanna say, little adapter that goes into the block is junk as well. It completely strips and just gets destroyed. I don't know why they include an alloy one. It should be like stainless steel. The other thing is power steering lines. What they don't tell you or don't even show you is how to get power steering lines sorted out with the intercooler pipe coming up through there. You can't use this long return line here from the tank, and the pressure line as well is in your way. So I'm gonna go to Make a Hose, get a nice skinnier, more compact version of the pressure line made up. I'm also getting this return piece cut. Now normally on the factory OEM pump, this goes there like that. I'm gonna get them to cut the angle completely off and just put this nipple straight out of the side of the pump. So that's just gonna be flipped and like that. That way the return hose can just plug straight into that. We'll do a nice like dash 10 braided fiber kind of line there as well. That way it'll just come straight from here to the tank, and we'll have enough room there for the intercooler piping to come straight up. AC piping and stuff like that, I need to sort that out as well. That's going to be a very tight fit with everything going in there, and we may need to get some custom lines made up, which isn't a big deal as well. We can make that happen. But things are all happening today. I think it's going to be more so focused on buttoning things up, getting this thing idling and full of water and stuff like that, getting it up to temp, checking everything over, draining the oil, putting some more oil in there, and then hopefully tomorrow we'll be able to go to the dyno. Man, Make a Hose absolutely killed it. Check out the new high pressure power steering line. You guys remember how thick that boy was before, nice and compact. New oil feed line, way better, higher quality fittings and hose. This thing is so flexible, it's not gonna twist and kink like this piece of junk. And then I also got some dash 10 braided hose as well, because I want to replace the really junky oil return off the turbo. And then we got this modified as well for the power steering return as well. So these guys absolutely killed it, and it was at such a fair price for all this hardware. So I'm very happy. Let's head back to the shop and see what Tommy's up to. Just stopped by Tommy's shop to see how the car's going. And as you can see, he's already got the boys working on it. In fact, it's nearly all done. You can see in there, it's all been cut out. And what the guys are gonna do, they're gonna plate it up and weld it in so it's gonna be nice and strong. And then they're gonna go paint it black just like the rest of the bay. Okay, so a lot of time has passed and a bunch of people obviously are working on their cars in the workshop. There's literally 1, 2, 3, 4 separate cars all being worked on. And even though, as you guys saw, the body guys cut that piece out, they're gonna be welding and reinforcing that all up in there and sealing it for me. But until they do that, I wanted to try and fit the downpipe, make sure everything is all good. It still doesn't clear. I don't know what's going on. It's super frustrating because everything, like some people have sent me messages who have the same kit as me, they didn't have those issues. Seems like I have the right manifold, seems like I have everything else correct, the engine mounts are correct, I can't figure out what's going on, but obviously something's different. Maybe the turbo they sent me isn't the right model for the 1.6, I don't know, but it's not working. So I've decided to just call it quits here. Like I even tried massaging the tunnel a little bit in there to try and make it clear the trans tunnel, which is kind of a pretty normal thing to do when it comes to like installing transmissions and stuff like that. It's a pretty common mechanic trick. A lot of people, you know, bash the trans tunnel. But anyways, that aside, I've decided to call it quits here. I'm going to get a custom downpipe fabbed up, which obviously means that this is going to be another roadblock for the build, which is super frustrating. It was not something that I was anticipating when this kit was sold to me as a kit for this car. I was not expecting to run into trouble like this. Sure, manufacturing defaults and stuff like that happen. I am not sure what's going on with this kit, but definitely I don't know. It just doesn't work. So we're gonna get a custom downpipe made up. I'm hoping to find a fabricator who can do it for me tomorrow. But I think that's where I'm gonna leave today. It's about 11 p.m. now and I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna head back, pretty much try to get a decent sleep tonight and wake up super early and then get on the hunt for a fabricator who can do this for me tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty disappointed. I'm definitely, I would say devastated would be the correct word. But I'm optimistic that tomorrow we'll find the right person who can help us out and we'll continue the video from there. I just need some time for myself after this. This has been very frustrating. So like I said, I'm optimistic for tomorrow. I'm sure things are gonna work out, so stay tuned. Let's see where this ends. So it's a new day and it's full of optimism and hope. Also, Truckee Summit here with the trailer. We're picking up the Miata. We are going to a fabricator this morning. I'm really excited because we're about to get this whole downpipe situation sorted out. Just making sure we're not gonna hit any trees or anything as we're going through here. Rodnick's backyard's a little bit of a maze. Anyways, let's get to the shop, load up the Miata, and head to the fabricator. So I got my Duncan, and now we got the Miata all loaded up on the trailer, ready to roll. Let's get to the fabricator. We've just unloaded the Miata here at Hutch's Welding. The owner of the shop is called Harvey. He's somewhere up the back there. He'll pop out in a second, but we're gonna get this thing sorted today. We've already got the exhaust laid out. We're gonna try and get this on the car, line everything up so we can get a downpipe fabbed up to work. Harvey, what do you do, man? Tell everyone what you do.
Welding and custom fab.
Hell yeah.
Automotive related.
Yep. So a lot of the really cool, like, I guess, like, even like some lobster work and stuff we've seen at HP Logic. You've done all that stuff as well.
Yeah, pie cuts, things like that, yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's usually my favorite thing to do.
Ooh,
real
pie cuts.
Intricate, heavy fabrication. You know, the cool stuff.
The cool stuff?
Yeah.
So sick. So you're a dime stacker then, right?
Oh yeah.
Is that the correct terminology? I'm not a welder,
Stacking dimes.
Stacking dimes? So much cringe right now.
Yeah.
All right, do you reckon we can get this sorted today?
Yeah, man, I think we can take care of it for you.
Hell yeah. So if any of you guys are in the West Palm Beach location, you need some good fab work done, definitely hit up Harvey. I'll get a picture of his deets out the front and maybe put his website up so you guys can check him out. But
yeah,
he's the savior of this build right now. So go give him some love on Instagram. Let's get it done.
Cool.
So the first thing that's really important is that we get the exhaust all mounted up so we know exactly where the downpipe needs to come to, so that we're not just fabbing something up and then have to then modify the exhaust. We want it to mate up perfectly with the exhaust we have. So we've just finished mounting up the ISR exhaust, which I have to say actually mounted up really, really easy and well, and it looks like it's pretty nice quality. We've got the second section of the CX Racing dump pipe that comes here, which then comes to the V-band down in there, if you can kind of see it, and it just doesn't line up at all. So first thing that's happening, we're chopping it. So I hope you guys enjoyed that little montage there. You can obviously tell I'm in really good hands, and he's still just tacking up and getting everything all perfect before he lays those dimes. But for now, I'm gonna actually end the video here. As you can tell, it's a mix between 2 days here, and to keep the daily uploads going, I definitely need to end the video here. But guys, get excited. We are getting sorted out. We are in the right hands, and I'm really excited to see the final result, because this now means we can actually button everything up now and get this thing on the dyno and get this thing broken in, and then make a little bit of power, and then we can change stuff up and get some comparisons. Also, this is the last day for the giveaway. You have until midnight tonight, Florida time, before it ends. I know a lot of people have been messaging me and saying, yo, the website told me I ordered on the 1st of March, sorry, the 1st of May today, but that's because my website is all for Japan time, which is in the future right now. They're kind of like 13 hours ahead, so don't worry, the time is with Florida. So with that, guys, go to summit.net/shop. This is your last chance to get some entries. The winner should be announced. I should find out roughly about a week after today who the winner is. I'll contact them, and obviously we still got to finish off the car and everything like that due to all the delays with the pandemic, but I know you all understand. So once again, summit.net/shop. Grab your merch. Last day to enter to win this car. I'm so excited, so happy, and cannot thank Hutch's Welding enough for getting this sorted out for me. Before I go, I want to show you some of the stuff that Harvey's got going on here. This thing is insane. It looks like an old milk truck or something, but it's ready for some power. It's a customer's car he's working on. It's very, very cool. There's this thing over here, which, I mean, I don't even know what's going on right now, but that's cool. And then this one I know is Harvey's, which he blew the tail shaft and drive shaft up on. So that thing's getting some work on. It's a twin turbo. I'm pretty sure he said it's got a Coyote engine. That's how you say it. That thing's insane. Very, very cool. Lots of sick stuff. That's his company name. Make sure you go check him out once again, guys. I can't thank these guys enough. I'm so pumped to see the final result, and I'm talking way too much. So guys, smash that like button, leave a comment, and I'll see you all in tomorrow's video, which will be a continuation from today. Get excited, because tomorrow's video means that thing can actually go for a drive, so I'm pumped. Peace out. Ciao, Mata.